on New Companies Act. With the adoption of liberalization, privatization, globalization, accompanied by commensurate economic and financial reforms, Indian economy has exhibited a sustainable robustness. Our Companies Act has been repeatedly amended in the bits and pieces. In the view of emerging issues and key developments, we CAs have to abreast with the changes. Hence, the National Conference on New Companies Act has been organized for the benefit of our members. We have with us first technical speaker Vishnumurthy and coordinator of the conference Ravi Prasad. Now I request Chairman CA K. Babu to escort them to the dais, and also request CA Geeta, Treasurer of Bangalore branch, to come and occupy the seat on the dais. Now, I request our Chairman, C.A. Babu, to deliver his welcome address.
Coordinator of this 2 days conference on Companies Act 2013, C.A. Ravi Prasad. Speaker of first session, C.A. Vishnumurthy, Managing Committee members and professional colleagues, a warm good morning. We have organized many workshops, study circles on Companies Act 2013 to create awareness among members on various provisions of the Companies Act last year. Many members have faced practical problems of filing returns on many issues at the time of audit. Considering this, we have organized today's 2 days conference. So we have here C.A. Ravi Prasad, who is the coordinator for this conference. On behalf of the Bangalore branch and members present here, I welcome C.A. Ravi Prasad. Now I request our Vice Chairman, C.A. Allama Prabhu, to come forward, present a welcome bouquet to C.A. Ravi Prasad. We also hear C.A. Vishnumurthy, who is the speaker of first technical session and speak on incorporation of companies, amendment of MOU on various sections. On behalf of the Bangalore branch and members present here, I welcome C.A. Vishnumurthy. Now I request C.A. Geeta, Treasurer of Bangalore branch, present a welcome bouquet to C.A. Vishnumurthy. I also welcome all the speakers for this unique event. I welcome each one of you for this wonderful conference. Friends, upcoming program of Bangalore branch. Since Indian economy is growing, many companies are planning to invest in India, and many Indian companies already invested outside India. Keeping that, we have organized international taxation, residential course on international taxation on 31st October onwards. I request each one of you to register for the same and get benefit of that. And we also organize practical issues on international taxation on November 7th, 8th, Bangalore. I request each one of you to register for the same. And one of the annual event for the Bangalore branch is a CPE conference. We have CPE conference on 15th, 16th November. Honorable Minister for Railways, C.A. Sadanand Gowda, has been agreed to inaugurate this conference. And important speakers from across India we are invited. So among that, Dr. Subramania Swamy is addressing on Indian economy. And I request each one of you to participate large number and make it success. We also planned, Prime Minister called for no Swachh Bharat. So we are planned for cleaning to entire 3 roads of CA Institute. We are requested to all the students and members to participate. In that, I have to appreciate that many students, already 250 students have been registered to participate Swachh Bharat mission, and members, 30 members already registered. I request to participate in that mission on 19th this month, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. And this message has to go that our professionals are already participating in national mission on Swachh Bharat. And many media also coming on that day to see that white collar people, chartered accountants cleaning on roads. That is one of the important message we are giving to public. I request each one of you participate for this program. I once again each one of you welcome for this wonderful conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request CA Geeta AB, Treasurer of Bangalore branch, to introduce both our coordinator CA Ravi Prasad and first technical speaker Vishnu Murthy.
Happy morning, members. It's my immense pleasure to briefly introduce our conference coordinator, CA Ravi Prasad. CA Ravi Prasad is a partner in MSSC & Co. and he is specialized in the areas of Companies Act and presented papers in various forums and written articles in various topics on different acts. He is presently co-opted member of Auditing and Assurance Standards of ICAI in New Delhi and also part of special group of FRRB constituted by ICAI New Delhi. He is one of the most dependable coordinator and resource person of Bangalore branch, who is always eager to support the branch and CA fraternity. Whatever work assigned to him, he is always performing with utmost dedication and enthusiasm. The rich experience what he is possessing shall be shared by him without an iota of hesitation and without any limitations and reservations. Thus, his services to all of us comes unconditional. We heartily welcome you, sir. I take this opportunity to introduce our first speaker of today's conference, CA Vishnu Murthy. CA Vishnu Murthy is a practicing chartered accountant from Bangalore under the name and style of Vishnu Ram & Co. for the last 25 years. He has presented papers in various forums on various topics. He is also a regular speaker in Bangalore branch of SARC of ICAI. With this brief introduction, we once again heartily welcome you, sir. Now, I request our conference coordinator to give a brief overview of about today's conference. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Geeta. I'll be really brief because as a coordinator I had to talk on each session, open my mouth, so I'll be very brief. A very good morning to Chairman of the branch, his committee members, today's first speaker, Sri Vishnu Murthy, my seniors in this profession, my dear colleagues and friends. The branch, I would like to applaud the branch yet again for the timing of this conference, excellent timing in which they are conducting this conference. We all have hands-on experience by this time on this act, which is about a year and 2 months old. So with this experience with us, I thought it that the branch has chosen the right time to share the views of the difficulties what you have faced, share with the speakers who will be able to solve certain difficulties what you would have faced. I am very sure that this act is not so easy to decipher. It has got, at least I am very sure that at least one from the member who is present here or one from the company who is present here wouldn't have still implemented the very basic requirement of this new act, that is mentioning the sin in their letterhead. I am very sure of that some of the companies wouldn't have still incorporated. To the extent of appointment of an auditors, which has taken place very recently, many companies have appointed auditors for 1 year, not exactly following the provision of 139. So this is the kind of a difficulty, this is the kind of a confusion still prevailing in this new act.
Every time you read the Act, you are not able to coordinate between the two sections. So this is the difficulties we have. Considering all these things, we have chosen the best of the speakers in this profession to deliberate on certain important topics, which I would call it as a hot topics in this Companies Act. We will not be able to go in detail about all the provisions of the Act. This particular seminar conference is designed in such a way that what are the difficulties what we face, or what are the immediate action which we need to take care, only those issues will be addressed by the speakers. We have chosen 8 of the best speakers. The name itself will tell that how good the speakers they are. We have 5 chartered accountants and 3 company secretaries speaking on the topic. Unfortunately, it has become 7 now, for the reason that just today morning we received a call that B. Ravi, company secretary from Chennai, will not be able to be with us today in the second session because his father has been admitted to hospital. For that reason, he is not able to be with us today. So we have totally 7 speakers covering on this topic, 5 chartered accountants and 2 company secretaries. Each of the name itself speaks how good the speakers they are, starting with Sri Vishnumurthy. Then we have Mr. Guraj Acharya coming in, then Mr. Shyam Ramdani coming in, and then we have Anup Shah from Mumbai. Then we have Sri Nityananda sir coming in the last session tomorrow. Then we have 2 company secretaries, a vibrant Mr. Inauguration talking tomorrow afternoon, and then we have Sridharan, ex-ROC officials, presenting his views on certain aspects of this company site. This is how we have chosen the speakers. Each one of them have got vast experience in the we have chosen the topic in such a way that it is currently very, very hot topic. And after selecting the topic, we have chosen the speakers who can give justice to this topic. I also would like to say that when I said that this timing of this conference is excellent, time is also essence of this conference. We will ensure that it is my duty to ensure that all the speakers within the allotted time speak on the topic, covering all the issues which they would like to share with the delegates. At the same time, I also request each of the delegates to give your queries in advance in writing to me so that we will have a better deliberations. Or in case you want to ask queries to the speakers, ensure that you be very clear and precise so that we can give opportunity to other delegate to ask, and we will, in the end, each one of us will go out of this conference with enriched knowledge. With this brief overview, I hand over the dais to the Institute again, looking forward for a very knowledgeable 2 days of Companies Act discussion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ravi Professor, for your brief overview of this conference. Before we start the program, let me invoke the blessings of the Almighty. Now I request dignitaries on the dais and my colleagues in the MC to come and join us in the lighting the lamp.